What's happening, YouTube? I seen this right here, this clip of a big drug bust that he did, and a debate that was going on, and it was kind of funny. I didn't catch all of it, so watch it with me, guys.
Fox News alert, 300 agents just raided at a Los Angeles drug park and found 19 kilos of fentanyl.
Excuse me, what now? How much?
Enough to wipe out a small city.
Oh.
They called it Operation Free MacArthur Park.
This is the part of the park that's claimed by the 18th Street gang. But today it's our park. We're taking it back.
That's what
Crowds moving out as DEA federal agents storm in. Half the park closed and nearby businesses surrounded. A place notoriously known for open illegal drug use. The business where they're...
So that's how y'all doing it in LA? Y'all just got places where it's just open to do drugs. It's just like, well, hey guys, come here. We'll do it outside.
This warrant today is closed, so right now they're busting through the door.
Mayor Karen Bass let the park go to hell in a handbasket. Bodies folded in half. They call it the Fent Fold. But Bass thought the druggies were just doing downward dog. Namaste.
Come on, bro.
That operation was ordered by the feds. However, we have been working in collaboration because we were very well aware of the drug dealing.
These big cities, like everybody that's in charge, don't it seem like somebody that should be like working at a school or working somewhere? Like, I mean, none of them ever have any like real insight as to like how they gonna fix something or what's really, not even what's going on. It's like they in a whole different reality than everybody
that
else.
was taking place there. We have used a comprehensive approach when it comes to MacArthur Park.
Yeah. Last night, 3 people running for mayor in L.A. took the stage. One let the city burn, one's in charge of homelessness, and one's a former reality star running independent, Spencer Pratt. They all want L.A.'s vote. But the moderators looked the ladies up and down and said, really?
Downtown Los Angeles seems to be in a state of crisis. You have a graffiti tower. You have a $500 million bridge, 6th Street Bridge, where somebody ripped out 38,000 feet of copper, so it's in the dark. You have restaurants, Kohl's at 6th and Main, Clifton's at Broadway and 8th, that survived the Depression, Prohibition, and World War II, but they can't survive the human feces outside their front door.
Really?
LA's no bueno. You see it and smell it. Karen Bass says, just keep your eyes forward and your nose closed. Nithya Raman, like the noodle, says, smell? What smell? Spencer Pratt pulled a Trump and said, you people are crazy.
The reality is no matter how many beds you give these people, they are on super meth. They are on fentanyl. The DEA statistic says 93% of this is a drug addiction problem. I talk to producers. They have to pay gang members right now to keep the streets safe, to go film anything on the streets of LA. So absolutely no, these two politicians have failed Hollywood times 1,000.
Spence wants to take the ladies on a
What we call that, Spence, is checking in.
little field trip.
I will go below the Harbor Freeway tomorrow with her, and we can find some of these people she's going to offer treatment for. She's going to get stabbed in the neck. These people do not want a bed. They want fentanyl or super meth. These ideas cost us over $400 million to house 70, what did you say? 3,000 people for $400 million? This is an absolute failure for both of them.
Yeah.
They're a team.
Everything these ladies touch burns, literally. A homeless encampment just went up in flames along the 110.
An exclusive look at a tunnel under the 110 freeway in San Pedro. Firefighters now have full of water. The northbound lanes here shut down more than 24 hours from a fire where at least one person had been living. Just a few hundred yards away, more tents, more trash.
I've been doing this since I was 18, you know what I mean?
Bro, this looks third world. This doesn't even look like America, especially not LA.
I'm 31.
More people living feet from speeding traffic. Encampment spread.
Oh my gosh, look at her ankles. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Encampment spread one into the next, just steps from where the fire broke out. And then this, right next door, another discovery. Someone is living in another tunnel under the 110 freeway.
So
This
LA's got a
place.
homeless problem, a fire problem, and a homeless fire problem. But the ladies at the top say, no problemo aquí.
Homelessness was going up year after year. And under my watch, it is the first time we've had a decrease in street homelessness. While it went up in the country, 18%, it came down in Los Angeles, 17.5%.
Decrease in street homeless just means they move the crackheads under the freeway where they can play with matches. Noodle Girl doesn't even want them out of sight. She wants to let them shoot up next to Little Sally.
Do you support the ordinance that restricts encampments in front of schools or daycare centers? Mayor Bass, I'm going to start with you. Yes or no? Ms. Raman, yes or no?
I support keeping our streets.
He called a lady Noodle Girl because her last name Raman.
Safe. I did vote against the structure of this particular ordinance. And it is because at its best,
it's a yes or no.
It does not, the way this ordinance was structured, it does not keep our.
I can't stand the way these people talk. It's like you just ask them a question and they just have to stutter and start babbling about nothing. It's so weird.
Children safe. It does not keep our children safe. No, it doesn't keep our children safe enough.
It's a simple yes or no question.
These two loons couldn't get a job in any major company in America. But LA is going to give them a promotion? Noodles wasn't even born here.
This is a MAGA Republicans' idea of what Los Angeles looks like. This is really not the city that I love so much. We need to make this city so much better. Yeah. We have to work so hard to ensure that this city works for everyone who lives in it. And crucial to that is actually ensuring. I'm sorry, I was still speaking.
California's on fire, and Democrats are drinking right from the hose. Pratt's running on hand me the extinguisher and let it rip.
Before this set of fires, we sent out an email. We made sure that we were connecting.
But is that enough, just sending an email?
And so the winds reached close to 100 miles an hour, and the planes were unable to fly. So if there were reservoirs, if that reservoir had been open, it would not have worked.
She's an incredible liar. Everyone on their phones, Google it. 40 weather stations in the Pacific Palisades. It never went above 40 miles per hour. She is referencing the Altadena fire.
I have to interrupt you. No name calling.
She just
please.
lied, though.
Yeah, but no name calling.
She called me a liar.
Spencer Pratt's running on common sense. Sound familiar? You know, like having enough water to put out the fire.
She drained both of these reservoirs that these firefighters needed to put out these fires. Without those two reservoirs filled with 117 million gallons and 5 million gallons, these firefighters had to fly all the way.
Don't start with the analytics. Just stick with she's a liar.
To Malibu and Encino to get water. As mayor, I will never drain the reservoirs that we need for wildfire protection. I'm going to add 20 dip sites all around the communities connecting to pools. So God forbid the water system goes down again. These dip sites that will be connected to individuals' pools will fill up for the helicopters to have water.
We've seen this before. Reality star turned politician, common sense, charisma, no script, just saying it straight. Right. Running against the establishment. Republicans are watching, and if they aren't, they better be. Because Pratt's energy plays in L.A., plays everywhere, and he's not going to stop. He's just getting started.
Did you do what you needed to do tonight?
I mean, I would have liked 3 more hours. We got a lot of failures to talk about with these people out, so we should run it back. Part 2.
Spencer Pratt,
appreciate you.
Right.
Don't forget to vote. Send your ballots in right now.